Welcome to my channel, The Pretty Effect, where we talk about all things pretty as well as self-improvement. I'm Pretty, and today I have a fragrance video for you guys, and this is my monthly tray for the month of February. So I will be showing you guys my fragrances for the month of February, and I will say every month my fragrance tray is very telling on what type of month it is. This is my tray this month, and I will say, to me, it looks very February. And sorry, I have not done the month of December and January. Your girl has been going through some changes, y'all, and you know, it got like that. It got like that. First, I think this one is going to be a beautiful staple for the month, considering February is the month of love and romance and just beautiful, loving energy. And this is a tribute to self-love, in my opinion. This fragrance is Forever Mood, and this is I Am Her. So this is a self-love fragrance for me. I love this fragrance. It is super sweet and floral and just yummy. A lot of people don't get that, but I get it. I get raspberry, I get sweet, I get lovey, and then on the dry down, I get a very soft, yummy fragrance. I didn't understand why people didn't get what I was getting. I'm getting like sharp kind of raspberry and sweet, juicy, even warmish kind of vanilla-y in the fragrance when I spray it initially. So yeah, it's an oud fragrance, so it is very strong in nature. It's meant to last, but it's not strong in a hard kind of aggressive way that ouds can be. It's still sweet, but you can tell it's built to last. There's pear in here. This is just very a juicy, fruity oud, and I really enjoy this fragrance. So that's the first one. Next up, we have K. Ali's Oudgasm, and this is the Rose Oud number 16. Very rosy, very floral, very clean girl to me, in my opinion. It has that sharp oudness in it, but it's very clean, very aesthetic, very almost like, if you smell this, you know what type of girl you'd be looking at. I'll put some images just to kind of give you guys an image of what I see in my head when I smell this fragrance. You know what type of girl would have this on. She's very clean girl aesthetic, very upper echelon. And the top notes for this is pear, lemon, geranium, and the middle notes are Bulgarian rose, peony. I love a peony. And the base notes is Madagascar vanilla, cashmere wood, and oud. This is elegant. This is very elegant. This is very beautiful. So yeah, that's the type of girl that would be wearing that fragrance. And next, I have this one because it just screams elegance and beauty to me. This one is a Burberry Goddess. This is so femme. This is so beautiful. This, honestly, in my mind, I'm sorry, a really luxe, beautiful, elegant, just flowing woman wears this fragrance, and she's just so warm and welcoming, yet regal and elegant and beautiful and just stunning. She's a stunning woman, but she has a softness to her that's very alluring and sweet and kind. Love this. And this one, top notes would be vanilla infusion and lavender. Heart notes would be vanilla caviar, and base notes is vanilla absolute. And this is an aromatic gourmand category. Child, never heard of that, but I'm learning something new every day in the fragrance world. But yeah, she gets her wares. This is an absolute stunning fragrance. I'm telling you, they did their big one when they released this one, swear. We have a Victor and Rolf. And it is a flower bomb, and this is Ruby Orchard. Super beautiful. So the top notes are, this is peach and vine, middle notes orchard, base notes vanilla bean. Such a sweet, floral, yummy fragrance. Very elegant, very just beautiful. Victor and Rolf really does their thing when it comes to their flower bombs. They don't miss, and they've never missed. They've been that guy or whatever for some time now. Beautiful fragrance. Love it. Only thing I will say is it doesn't stand out. Like I don't really get crazy wild compliments. I get compliments like, oh, you smell pleasant and nice, but people don't like stop me like, oh God, what do you have on? With some of my other ones, like my Burberry Her, I get that, what do you have on? Like, what is that? And I'm like, not Burberry Herb, Burberry Goddess. Sorry guys, Burberry Goddess. I get that wow factor. This doesn't give a wow factor, but this is still a beautiful fragrance nonetheless. Next up, we have Bond number 9 Bryant Park. This is a beautiful rose fragrance. It smells very floral, very luxe. The top notes are rhubarb, pink pepper, lily of the valley, rose, patchouli, raspberry, and amber. This is a very sophisticated fragrance. It is very floral, yet still something's bringing it down to earth, and I believe it's that amber and that patchouli. Very beautiful. I tend to want to wear this more so in like the transition between winter to spring into summer. So this is for me a springtime fragrance, but if you want to wear it in February in the name of love, child, you go right ahead on and do it, because you're still gonna smell amazing. This is a phenomenal fragrance, one of my favorite Bonds. Okay, so the next fragrance we have is Eau Rose. Ooh, wrong side. Eau Rose by Diptyque, and this is a beautiful twist on a rose. It is very realistic in its fragrance. It's very rosy, it's very beautiful, it's elegant. Diptyque is known for like its artistic flair on fragrance, so if you want a unique rose fragrance, this is it. And honestly, I found this on FragranceNet. Honestly, I think this is one of those ones that are looking to be restocked. Like, people are requesting this fragrance to be restocked. So I will let you guys know if I can find this. I will post it, but I think I was looking and I don't think this is available like on FragranceNet. It may be available on the Diptyque site itself, but y'all know I like a bargain. So we have lychee, blackcurrant, bergamot, rose, geranium, jasmine, musk, Virginia cedar, and white honey for this fragrance. And when I tell you guys, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Beautiful. Ciao. Of course, I'm gonna be over here smelling like every perfume I have here today. Next, February's fragrances, I have Gentle Fluidity Gold, and mine happens to be very dark because it's been sitting for some time, and it has a vanilla note, and people know that when you let a vanilla note sit for a while, it kind of darkens the color of the fragrance. So yeah, and this gets its wares. This is such a beautiful, feminine, unique fragrance. Like, people give me so many compliments on this, and this is just a beautiful fragrance. I have memories with this fragrance. On the side here, it says, for my pretty, as you guys know, like, pretty's my nickname. And yeah, this is kind of special to me. I really enjoy this fragrance. This is such a beautiful fragrance. At the top, we have juniper berries, nutmeg, middle notes, coriander, base notes, vanilla, musk, amberwood, and caramel. This is such a feminine, beautiful, and luxe fragrance, and I think February is just a beautiful and luxe month, so why not go all out with our fragrances? On our list, we have Jo Malone's Red Roses. This is such a realistic rose. Like, it's like they took the rose oil, they made a rose oil, they put it right here in the bottle. That's all I could describe this as. This is a very fresh rose scent. And you guys, a lot of these fragrances are meant for the summer. Oh my god, this is so real. A lot of these fragrances are meant for the summer and the spring, but understand in some parts of the United States, the weather is warmer, so they can get away with wearing a lot of these fragrances I have in there for the month of February. Oh my god, such a beautiful fragrance, Lord Jesus. So in the top notes, we have lemon, mint, middle notes, Bulgarian rose, and then violet leaf, and then base notes, beeswax. I don't know what that beeswax is doing, but I feel like it's just making those freshy notes last just a little bit longer. Like the violet leaf and the Bulgarian rose, I feel like it's just making it last a lot longer. Next on the list, we have Victoria T's Sugar Flare. I don't know. Child, it just smells good. And it's in a beautiful pink bottle. Y'all know I love pink. Pink is that girl. So this is such a beautiful fragrance. It definitely gets its wares. Oh god, you can see. And a yummy, decadent, sweet fragrance. It's more mature than not, because I know sometimes a lot of Victoria's fragrance have this kind of Victoria's Secret smell to it, but this is one of those fragrances I feel like are very beautiful. We have in the top notes, we have apple, middle notes, we have bubblegum, caramel, jasmine, base notes, we have crystal amber, and sandalwood. that crystal amber and that sandalwood kind of make this a grown fragrance, because this does has that apple and that bubblegum note, which kind of give it like a sweet childish kind of flair, but then that sandalwood and that crystal amber kind of bring it back down to earth and make it a little bit more mature, less juvenile. Next on the list, we have a K. Ali, another one, and this is Pink Diamond, and this is such a girls fragrance. Like, I get so many compliments on this from men. I don't know why they love this so much. It's a very strange, different fragrance to me, but it smells really good and I get a lot of compliments on it. I'm actually thinking about wearing this one today for February 1st when I go to work. So top notes, we have pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, royal lily. Middle notes, we have Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchard, magnolia. Base notes, we have amber, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. I don't know why this gets so much love. I do. It's a beautiful fragrance, but it's very attracting to men. Men find this highly attractive. They're like drawn to it like child, like a fly to the light child. They're very drawn to this. I don't know why. I'm not asking any questions. I just put it on and it does its magic, you know? So, yes, this is K. Ali Pink Diamond. We have Latifah's Tariq. Oh my God. This is such a yummy fragrance to me, and people do say this, and they're right. To me, this smells like Jean Paul Gutierrez. How you say the last name? I'm sorry, y'all. Jean Paul. It does smell like that fragrance, but done in a way where it wasn't off-putting to me. So when I smelled that fragrance, it's like I liked it, but I was struggling with it. I don't know why, but it's like there's parts of it that I liked, but I was really just, my mind couldn't wrap my head around the whole fragrance and wearing it and where I would wear it to and how it smells or how it's coming off on me. This is done really, really well, and I believe Quentin did this. If you're in the fragrance world, he does really well on his fragrances. He's amazing, but he knew what I was missing. It felt like he read my mind and knew what I was missing in that fragrance and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it how I would do it. And he made this, and I love it. I'm obsessed. It's amazing, beautiful, beautiful, sensational. Give me 14 of them. That's how I feel. What's in that? I don't care. Give me 14 of them. So yeah, that one's that, and that has top notes caramel, middle notes bitter almond, middle notes, top notes caramel, bitter almond, apricot, pink pepper, middle notes honey, rhubarb, white florals, white flowers, my bad, rose. Base notes leather, vanilla, musk, vetiver, and labdanum. Yeah, he did his big one on that. I ain't gonna hold you. We have another Latifah fragrance, and this is Noble Blush, I believe it's called. And y'all, this is like if rose milk was a thing. Like if rose milk, I don't know how to explain it. If rose milk was a thing, this gets compared to the blush Carolina Herrera, like the new one in that pink bottle, a lot. And I can see why it would get compared to that, but I think they're different. Top notes, we have rose milk. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna put a little image. It looks like rose, like if someone put rose and milk together and made it a thing. That's what it smells like. We have middle notes meringue. I'm sorry, it's like this weird, I've never heard of this note before. Almond, and then we have vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. Wow, it's strange. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around at first, but once you spray it and get it on the skin, beautiful, beautiful. And I think the only reason it's strange is it's attributing to the lasting power. It's like they added certain things on there to make it last a little bit longer, and that's what I'm smelling. You know, when you smell a fragrance directly, maybe if there's alcohol in it or something, it could be really harsh to the nose, like doing one of these, but once you spray it, it's like a beautiful femme fragrance. Exactly. Next, we have Good Girl Gone Bad Extreme. This is an amazing fragrance when I tell you. So beautiful, so femme. People are thrown off by the name, but it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It's very light. It's like you pissed off a clean girl. You know what I'm talking about? The girls who are like so perfect, maybe probably a Virgo. You pissed her off and she's in her mood, and she goes in her room and she puts that dress on and she sprays this and she hits the town. She hits the town on you because, yeah, you thought, sir. This is what that smells like to me. Such a beautiful fragrance. And for the notes, we have top notes as manthus, jasmine, rose damia, peach, cherry, tuberose, milk, narcissus, it's a flower, sorry, narcissus, orange blossom, amber, white cedar extract, caramel, and musk. Flawless. Applauds all across the board. 10s, 10s, 10s. That's how I feel about that fragrance. All across the board. Dom Rosa. Dom Rosa. This is a rose fragrance, and it's woody and earthy a little bit. Very rose, very femme fatale in my personal opinion. So not every girl could wear this, but the girl that does wear this, yeah, champagne is at the top notes. Pomelo, my bad. Pear in the top notes as well. Middle notes, Damascus rose, cloves, albamum. I'm sorry. Don't eat me up in the comments because that's what y'all love doing. Next we have woody notes, cedar, vetiver, gaiac wood, and yes, this is a woody rose romantic fragrance to me. I feel like this will appeal to men the most because it has that romantic feminine like flair of the rose, but then that woodiness to kind of attract the male nose. Beautiful romantic fragrance. Next on the list is a fave, and I save this. Like, I don't use this as much because I love it so much and I know it can get out of control. This is 100 Silent Ways. Oh my god, what a romantic fragrance, right? This screams Valentine's Day. What a romantic fragrance this is. 100 silent ways to tell someone you love them. That's what it gets at for me. Top note is tuberose, peach, mandarin orange. Middle notes we have gardenia, jasmine, orris. Base notes we have vanilla, sandalwood, and vetiver. Maybe the orris and the jasmine, you can smell it at the top, but then it dries down to this very sweet, calming fragrance. This is very, I would put this in the same category as a Burberry goddess. That's the type of gist and type of vibe this fragrance gives. This is a goddess. This is a very everything woman. She's like a powerhouse, but in the most beautiful, elegant way, most sensual way. She's a companion. She's comforting. Yeah, very much so. I love this fragrance. I have an honorable mention, and I say honorable just because I don't have the full size. Oh, my Atlanta. So sad about it. And this is Love Frequency by Charlotte Tilbury. Y'all, this is such a beautiful fragrance. This is a heavy rose fragrance, one, but it's so fresh and so pulling. It pulls you in. It's so romantic, like it does exactly what it says it's supposed to do, which is like invoke the feeling of love. It brings romance. When I smell it, I think of romance and flowers and beauty. I do. She did a very amazing job on those fragrances all together, but this one is so beautiful. Like, I really, really love this one. At the top, we have pink pepper, middle notes, rose, saffron, base notes, patchouli, amberwood, musk, and cashmere wood. Yeah, I can't get over that one. It really invokes that thought of love. Like, I love it, love it, love it, love it. I know y'all ain't, listen, last but never least, okay? This was gonna end up on it regardless. Y'all know it. And this is Perfumes de Marly. Y'all know it was gonna end up on the list. And this is Delana. This is a Delana. This is a small one, but it's her nonetheless. Perfumes de Marly. And this is such a femme beautiful fragrance. If you want to invoke romance, love, and beauty, this is going to always be at the top of my reach list. I promise. This is just one of them ones. It's like I can't get over it. I know a couple people that be like, I'm over it. Never. Who? Not me. Never. Never over it. At the top, we have lychee, we have rhubarb, we got bergamot, we got nutmeg. Middle notes, we have Turkish rose, peony. I think the peony be just getting me every time. Musk, we have patilla. I don't know what it is. It's like a molecule. I think it's a certain type of molecule. Vanilla. Base notes, we have cashmerean, incense, cedarwood, Haitian vetiver. I think Quentin made this as well. Quentin Bijan. Sorry, I'm messing up names, but this is just off the top of my head. I usually have to listen to somebody say his name 100 times. So Quentin made this as well, and that boy don't miss. Okay, he's just been revolutionary in my world, in my head. So yeah, this is another beautiful one. I just will never get over how amazing this smells. The first time I smelled this, I remember I was in Capitol Grill and this girl walks in, and I just smell her walk from one side of the room to the next, and I'm just like, who is that? My head's on a swivel, and she sits down, and I'm like, I know who it is. The way she sits down, where her skin was glistening, the dress was fitting, I knew who it was. Okay, so yes, that was my first introduction to Delana, period. Next on the list, and this is for my more fruity kind of playful girls, and this is a Paco Romano, and this is Fame. Then we have the little toy girly here, so cool, so cutie, and this just gives me playful. This is cute. This is, I smell good and I'm here to have fun. And this has top notes mango and bergamot, middle notes jasmine, albamum. I hate saying words sometimes. I'm so sorry, guys. Y'all gonna eat me up again. I know it's not cute, but I'm trying. Vanilla and sandalwood. And this is just a playful cutie fragrance. This doesn't get a lot of wears for me just because it doesn't stand out to me. It never really stands out. I'm going to wear it on my skin and see if I feel different. But the one time I did wear it, it really didn't do it for me. So this might be getting, this might be being put on my Mercari to sell. It's just, it's cute. It's playful. Or I might give it to my niece. It's just not... I always look for wow factors in anything I do, and this isn't a wow. It smells good. I know a few people who love this, but for me, it doesn't really spark my interest, my nose. So yes, but it is a beautiful fragrance nonetheless, and I feel like if you're a playful girl and you're not really taking it serious, but you're gonna let that guy take you out, that is the one. Okay, next on the list, we have some body sprays that I think will do really good this month. And the first one is Night Blooming Jasmine. Oh my God, I didn't use this down to the ground. I don't even know if they have this on Bath & Body Works anymore. But if they do, that'd be great. Because this is a good one. Very femme, very beautiful. Very femme, very clean girl, very beautiful. I really enjoy this fragrance, and there's only a few simple notes in this fragrance. You know how Bath & Body Works gives it up, and it's apple blossom, jasmine, and white musk. Oh yeah, that and the love frequency are going to be some of my go-tos this month, just because I'm feeling romantic. Next on the list is another Bath & Body Works, and this is You're the One by Bath & Body Works. Oh my God. Oh, this is a beautiful fragrance. So here we have a white birch, a velvet rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. This is another beautiful fragrance. I don't really give it that many wears, but I will, and it does very much so smell like rose velvet. It smells like, you ever seen a velvet rose petal? It smells like what that velvet feel would look like. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about? If you feel the velvet, that smells like, this smells like what that velvet feels like. Okay, cool. As long as we're on the same page. Sorry, guys. So, yes, that is a beautiful one. That is a playful one you can wear to work. You can wear out to have a drink or something with your girls, with your friends. And then next we have Champagne Toast. To me, this is out the shower, hanging out with your honey, watching a movie. This is Champagne Toast. This is real fruity and real cutesy. Now we have bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. This is just a staple. This is just, it ain't going nowhere. I feel like most girls have this in their collection, so y'all will be wearing it this February. Because it's just a cutesy girly smell. Who doesn't like a cutesy girly smell? Because I know I do. Okay, so for this one, this is Victoria's Secret's Heavenly Dream Angel. This is a floral body mist, and it's just so femme and girly and pretty. And this is a fruity gourmand. The notes are prismatic musk, raspberry nectar, and amber crystal. And I just think this is very cute and playful. This is another work fragrance or just a running errands fragrance. This doesn't have to be anything serious like some of the other ones. This could just be an everyday pretty girl, pretty February fragrance. So yes, this smells so good. I really, really enjoy this one. It's like the best of the both fragrance. Like if you know Heavenly and you know Dream Angel, it's like mixing those two together to make the perfect, cute, pretty fragrance. Because Dream Angel to me is more playful, and then Heavenly is more grown and more seductive. And when you add them together, it just makes the most, you know, pretty powerhouse, like just a pretty feminine woman. So I love, love, love this as well. Okay guys, that is my February tray. These are all the lovey romantic fragrances I have in my collection that I will be wearing for the month of February. And this month, I cannot wait until next month to do the next tray. I love doing these with you guys. But until then, I love you guys. Bye.